Minister Narendra Modi, after Bengal, is in Bihar now. Ahead of elections in Bihar, crucial visit. Let's cut across to these visuals. He's landed at the Patna airport and then bagged with the tourism minister. He's presently he's currently in Patna. So I correct myself, civil aviation minister. He's there and Prime Minister Modi is inaugurating this new terminal with Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu. And with the minister, Prime Minister Modi is also inaugurating, of course, Chief Minister in tow, Nitish Kumar. This is reflective basically of an infrastructure push. We are inaugurating new terminals. We are going ahead with the infrastructure push for the state of Bihar. And remember, Bihar long has faced the criticism that it is one of those underdeveloped, backward states, and therefore it's a push. Now it's a double-engine sarkar at the center, at the state of the NDA, and therefore with the civil aviation minister, with the chief minister, alongside, it's reflective of how there's been an infrastructure push. There are 4 states that Prime Minister Modi is visiting. It started with Sikkim, which he could not visit because of inclement weather. Then to Bengal, again, crucial state. Mamata Banerjee charged at him. He made a lot of mentions with regard to the border state, to Pakistan, Operation Sindoor as well. And then by evening, he is in Bihar. All smiles. Body language between Nitish Kumar and Prime Minister Modi. Smiles, friendship, and of course, remember a certain bonhomie. They need to take this together. Is NDA looking good for Bihar? As of now, it appears so. But remember, there is Congress and RJD, and they will also, of course, want to amp up their share with regard to how 2025 elections are looking like. State assembly elections are scheduled in Bihar this year. One of the most crucial states in many ways as much, whether we talk of the northern states, the Hindi belt, and so on and so forth. So that's the latest visual coming in from Patna in Bihar. We'll go across to more visuals and details because in Bengal, Prime Minister Modi was very fiery. So as of now, he's not expected to speak in Patna, but we'll see how this goes. Remember, this election is going to be crucial. There is also, whether it's the Jan Swaraj chief Prashant Kishore who's jumped in, there is the RJD dominant in Bihar politics. They'll want to return to power. They were in government in alliance with the JDU. Of course, that alliance broke. That's when Nitish Kumar returned to the NDA fold. So right now, remember, it is as much a survival for Nitish Kumar, for his party's politics and for other parties like the RJD as well. But Prime Minister Modi, therefore, inaugurating the slew of projects. And at this juncture, this is the focus of the BJP, of the NDA against the Mahagathbandhan in Bihar, that they'll push the state with Vikas. I want to immediately bring in Rohit Singh, joining me from Patna. Rohit, Prime Minister Modi in your home state, what is on agenda? And I'm sure the opposition is already ready to target him. Where are you? Show us around.
Well, right now I am at one of the locations of the road show which will start in some time from now. Right now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is at the Patna airport and he is inaugurating the new building, the new terminal of the Patna airport. And after that event is over, then starts the 7-kilometer long road show from Patna airport till the BJP state office in Patna. And let me tell you, this is for the first time that in the last 11 years that Prime Minister will be in Patna and visiting the BJP state office, because prior to this he has never visited the state BJP office. So this is the first time that he'll be doing this. And right now you can see there's all around the road has been completely cleared, and the road show will begin soon after the inauguration of the airport, and thousands of people have already gathered here along the route of the road show, all wanting to get a glimpse of Prime Minister and Narendra Modi.
Visuals on our screen. Stay on with me. Stay on with me. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, cavalcade has started to leave. Again, Operation Sindoor, Rohit, is clearly the highlight, exactly how we saw in Gujarat. Now, interestingly, if I can notice, unlike in Vadodara, he's not standing at the door of the vehicle, possibly because of security reasons, but he's ensuring that he continues to wave and greet. But I see a lot of Operation Sindoor mention with regard to the women wearing the red sari, Operation Sindoor posters. Would that be correct to say, Rohit, that Operation Sindoor backdrop will be seen here in Patna as well, especially ahead of elections?
You'll absolutely Obviously, we have filed reports also since morning that along the route of the roadshow, several banners, posters of Operation Sindoor has been put up, and also replicas of the fighter planes, the BrahMos missile, that has also been put up at a lot of platforms and stages that have been set up along the route of the roadshow. So it's very much obvious that Operation Sindoor continues to remain the focus, and you see patriotic songs are also being played out here, and in some point very soon we will be getting a glimpse of the Prime Minister who will be starting his roadshow, and after the roadshow is over he will be there at the BJP office, and at the BJP office he'll be there for around 45 minutes to 1 hour, and he will be holding election meeting with all the party MPs, MLAs, MLCs and top office bearers. So elections also on the mind, and therefore an election meeting will be taking place. And after that, around about 8 o'clock, Prime Minister will be heading to Raj Bhavan, where he will be taking rest tonight. And next tomorrow morning at around 10 o'clock, he will be holding a big public meeting in Vikramganj, that is in Rohtas district. So it's a hectic two-day schedule. And as far as today is concerned, the first agenda is the inauguration of the new airport. Then the terminal of the airport. Then the road show, a 7-kilometer long road show, and then an election meeting at the BJP headquarters. Back to you.
Stay on with me, Rohit, because 50,000 crore rupees worth projects being inaugurated, infrastructure push for the state of Bihar, posters surfacing over Operation Sindoor, over the successful initiative that was taken as a response to the Pahalgam massacre. But clearly remember, the government will intend to show how it was political will and synergy with the Indian Armed Forces that we could give a response, even though, of course, it was precise, it was accurate, but also coordinated at the terror targets, then military targets. But because of this synergy, it reflects fairly well on the government that we can give a response to Pakistan. How will Prime Minister mention this in Patna? Will be very careful. Unlike in Bengal, unlike in Gujarat, or even with regard to the Sikkim day he spoke this morning, Bihar is set for elections. The government will intend to go ahead and project how they are strong on one side when it comes to Pakistan, and on the other that there is a Vikas push they are doing as a double-engine Sarkar. Enthusiastic people. Rohit Singh is tracking all the latest on that. Rohit, how long is going the roadshow is going to be? Because it appeared in Bengal, it was about sort of 5 kilometers around, should be in Patna as well. There was a speech in Bengal, but a more people's connect in Bihar.
No speeches today as far as Prime Minister Modi's first day in Bihar is concerned. As I told you, the new airport terminal will be inaugurated, and then a roadshow will take place. So obviously, when the roadshow will be taking place, the Prime Minister will not coming out of his vehicle. As we have been informed, he will be staying inside and waving to the crowd that is present on both sides of the road. And then our election meeting at the BJP office, where the roadshow is also going to end. And as you rightly pointed out, it was in Madhubani, in Bihar, where Prime Minister, in fact, had launched a scathing attack against Pakistan after the Pahalgam massacre had taken place, and had promised to take action against Pakistan and punish Pakistan to the extent beyond imagination. So now that Operation Sindoor has been successfully conducted, several terrorist outfits locations have been decimated, and now Prime Minister is once again in Bihar. So we are expecting that tomorrow, when that big public meeting takes place in Vikramganj, obviously...
Wow, look at that. Rohit, stay on with me. Full-on Aarti ceremony in the honor of Prime Minister Modi, and a glimpse that some people have caught. They are standing on rooftops, in their balconies. If they couldn't be a part of the audience on the ground, we saw similar visuals in Vadodara, in other parts of Gujarat as well, where Prime Minister Modi was organizing this roadshow. You can see a lot of enthusiasm and excitement on the ground, but Operation Sindoor clearly looks like a very clear reflection at this roadshow. Rohit, if I remember correctly, after the Pahalgam massacre, when there was a lot of outrage, grief over the killing of 26 innocent people, 25 of them were shot dead, point blank only because they were of the Hindu faith. There was a lot of anger across India. And Prime Minister Modi's visit right after that was to Bihar in Madhubani, where he had promised that the planners and backers of Pahalgam attack will be punished beyond imagination. That was before Operation Sindoor. So he's returning for the first time since that promise.
Well, absolutely. As you pointed out, it was Bihar, it was in Madhubani that Prime Minister Modi promised to take action against Pakistan and punish them beyond imagination. And that really happened also. A few days after that, we saw that how Operation Sindoor was launched against Pakistan's terror outfits and how the terror locations were completely destroyed also. And now the Prime Minister is once again back in Bihar. Today he's in Patna. So today, as I was telling you, across the route of the roadshow, several banners, posters, replicas of the BrahMos, replicas of the fighter planes have all been put up for the Prime Minister to get a glimpse. And obviously, the BJP is trying its level best to ensure that this roadshow turns out to be a massive, massive success in the backdrop of the successful Operation Sindoor. And we are expecting that when Prime Minister will be addressing a big public meeting tomorrow in Vikramganj, there we are expecting that the Prime Minister will once again be hitting out at Pakistan, making references to Operation Sindoor. That is what we are expecting there. And elections also round the corner. So the BJP is also expecting that the Operation Sindoor that was carried out, obviously, it's a sentimental issue for the people of the country, and BJP is expecting that in this time in elections also they will be making a comeback along with Janata Dal United and Nitish Kumar. Back to you.
All right, so remember at this juncture, we are talking about the Bihar elections, unlike Gujarat of his visit, and even for Bengal, where it's later scheduled. But Bihar is going to be the first state. Rohit Singh is at the roadshow, and this is important, remember, because this is a state which is very crucial. 243 are the total number of seats. NDA would want a majority, but it's very important because they'll want to project. Look at that. Whether it's about Operation Sindoor, where the women have come forth in red saris, similar to Gujarat visuals, but can NDA manage a majority in Bihar? Because there is RJD, there is Congress, there are other parties also like BSP, AI, MIM that could come in. How are you looking at the political equations, Rohit, as Prime Minister Modi is there on a two-day visit? He inaugurates the airport, and it is about 1,200 crore rupees, this integrated new terminal building of the Jayaprakash Narayan International Airport. Then there are meetings, and then there will likely be an address. How are you looking at political equations when it comes to NDA and, of course, with regard to the Mahagathbandhan?
Well, see, a lot of announcements have been made keeping in mind the elections in Bihar. Remember the conducting of the caste census, which was announced just a few weeks back. So obviously, the first test of that announcement will be in Bihar, a state which is very sensitive as far as the caste politics is concerned. So that will be a first test, and in fact, the Prime Minister, by declaring that caste census will be conducted along with the census in the country, the Prime Minister has tried to puncture the main agenda of the opposition. Remember, from Rahul Gandhi to Tejasvi Yadav, everyone had been demanding that the caste census must take place in the Bihar and also in the country. And now that the Senate has declared that, so that was the major poll plan, the major poll agenda, that has completely been snatched by Prime Minister Modi or the BJP. And now developmental works also taking place as far as the new terminal of the Patna airport is being inaugurated today. So it's the politics of caste also which is being kept in mind. It's the politics of development also that is being kept in mind. And keeping all that in mind, Prime Minister is once again in Bihar. And as let me tell you, 243 seats at stake. Right now, it's
Correct.
Nitish Kumar who will be leading the NDA alliance in the state as far as elections is concerned, and on the other hand, it's Tejasvi Yadav will be heading the Mahagathbandhan. So it's going to be a tough fight. But as far as edge is concerned, obviously it's the ruling dispensation which has an edge over at this point of time. And Tejasvi Yadav and Mahagathbandhan, along with Rahul Gandhi, trying to give a major and put up a major challenge for the NDA. Back to you.
Why do you say that, Rohit? Why do you believe, from your ground experience, that the NDA has a certain edge right now? Because I'm sure that the RJD, the Congress and other parties of the Mahagathbandhan as much are pushing ahead. What is it, do you think, that the double-engine Sarkar will want to boast about, push about, to say we should return?
Well, see, Bihar politics is only about perfect and correct caste combinations. And see, it's basically like a triangular sort of a politics here. Three parties, very important: BJP, JDU and RJD. And no single party has ever formed the government in Bihar for a long time, almost 3.5 decades. No single party has formed the government on its own. So whichever two parties come together, that has an edge over those because of the caste politics. So this time around, once again, we see that Nitish Kumar is back in the NDA fold. Nitish Kumar has the vote of the backwards, the extremely backwards, the Kurmi, Koiris, the Dalits, Mahadalits. So, and the BJP has the vote bank of the upper caste also. So that's a potent combination as far as the caste combination is concerned. So that is why I say that it seems at this point of time the NDA has a slight edge over as far as the caste combination is concerned, because let me tell you, Pooja, at the end of the day, I cannot vouch for any other states, but as far as Bihar is concerned, it's only and only politics of caste that dominates the
Correct.
proceedings.
That's
Back to you.
Sadly, we like it or not, but even in 2025, Bihar politics will stand on caste lines. But Prime Minister Modi also trying to push a Vikas, infrastructure, development as the agenda, and then comes in Operation Sindoor as well. So you're watching this roadshow from the Patna airport. Usually the roadshows of Prime Minister Modi is on an open vehicle, and possibly due to security reasons and others, that this is the kind of roadshow that has been chosen. But from here, he heads to the state Bharatiya Janata Party headquarters, and then there he will be meeting the workers. So this, remember, unlike Gujarat or even unlike Bengal to an extent, is a political rally. This is as much for political support that the NDA intends to gain. Rohit Singh is live at one location from the roadshow. Rohit, what is the mood on the ground? Can you go to some people, supporters, workers, and try and understand and gather the sense if they are willing to speak about Prime Minister Modi in Patna this evening?
Well, see, the mood is extremely electrifying. We can show you pictures here. Right now, I'm at one of the locations. This is the new Bihar Museum. I'm just standing at this location, and what we are learning is that in next about 4 to 5 minutes, the Prime Minister's cavalcade will be reaching this point, and you can see how tricolors are fluttering here in the sky, and several banners, posters have been put up. Male, female, children, everyone have here assembled here just to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister, because remember, unlike other states, it's in Patna, Prime Minister Narendra Modi does not do a lot of road shows. It's only the second road show that Prime Minister Modi is doing in Bihar. The last one and the last one that took place was last year during general elections, when he held the first road show in Patna, and this is technically his second road show in Patna as well as in Bihar also. So people of Bihar don't get to see Prime Minister Modi from so close proximity.
Speak up right now, Rohit.
And that is why
if it is comfortable and convenient for you, a few voices from the ground if possible.
Well, let me try to get some reactions from the people here on the ground. किसको देखने के लिए आप लोग आए हैं यहाँ पे?
मोदी जी को।
मोदी जी को क्यों?
हर हर मोदी,
बस अपना एक इच्छा है देखने का।
हर हर मोदी, घर घर मोदी,
हर जगह देख रहे जिक्र हो रहा है, क्या कहेंगे?
हर हर
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर बहुत बढ़िया हुआ है और जो भी हुआ है बहुत अच्छा हुआ है। हम युवाओं के लिए एक अलग जोश है।
आप इधर आइए। आप कहाँ से आए हैं?
मोदी जिंदाबाद,
आप कहाँ से आए हैं?
मैं पटना में रहता हूँ।
नरेंद्र मोदी जिंदाबाद,
बस मोदी जी को देखने के लिए आए हैं।
पहले देखा
नरेंद्र
नहीं,
मोदी
आज फर्स्ट टाइम आया हूँ।
जिंदाबाद,
फर्स्ट टाइम देखेंगे इतने पास से।
हाँ,
नरेंद्र मोदी जिंदाबाद,
बिहार में रोड शो हो रहा है बिहार में, क्या कहेंगे? चुनाव भी आने वाले हैं,
हाँ।
क्या कहेंगे?
बहुत उत्साह हो रहा है हमको देखने के लिए। बहुत देर से हम लोग वेट कर रहे हैं। 1 बजे से हम लोग इंतजार में लगे हैं यहाँ पे। हम लोग इंतजार कर रहे हैं जब आए जल्दी
नरेंद्र
से।
मोदी
बस
जिंदाबाद,
पूरा ऑपरेशन सिंदूर को लेकर जी राजनीति भी हो रही है। लोग कह रहे, विपक्ष कह रहा है कि इस पे राजनीति कर रहे हैं बीजेपी के लोग। क्या लगता है?
आवाज नहीं सुनाई दे रहा।
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर जो चलाया गया था पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ, उसको लेकर भी एक जोश लग रहा है लोगों में।
क्या बोल रहा हूँ? समझ
लोगों में जोश है ऑपरेशन सिंदूर को
हाँ,
लेकर।
बहुत ज्यादा जोश है, बहुत ज्यादा। और चाह रहे हैं कि ये मोमेंटम हमेशा कंटिन्यू रहे मोदी जी की तरफ से। हाँ।
Also on the ground, Pooja, people are really excited. A lot of youngsters who have come here and who haven't seen Prime Minister Modi from so close, and they have come here for the first time. They are trying to get a glimpse of the Prime Minister. Several female.
I have to say,
gathered here.
Rohit, I have to say about Bihar, I understand there's a lot of ambient noise right now on the ground with regard to the music that is being said. But in my 15-year-long career, I've extensively reported from Bihar as well at several occasions. And I have to say that the residents of Bihar, extremely astute, intelligent, politically aware, unlike a lot of other cities sometimes, metro cities even, a Bihari young man or woman fully aware of their netas, their politics, and very vocal about it. And it's been heartening to see that even in villages inside in Bihar, you'll see a very politically intelligent and aware individual, and that reflects, even though there is a massive infrastructure backwardness in Bihar, you can sense they need good leadership to continue to go ahead. Women there, showering flowers, again reflective of Operation Sindoor. Look at that. Full-on arrangements, diversity, religious, political being seen there with regard to how, whether it's Nitish Kumar supporters or Modi supporters, they are there. Operation Sindoor is clearly the focus. But I don't see BJP flags. This is interesting, Rohit. I don't see BJP flags. I see only the tricolour and in hundreds in the hands of women and men.
Pooja, as you were mentioning that you have visited Bihar several times and reported also. So,
Bharat
journalist
Mata
from Bihar,
ki!
I take that as a compliment that the people of Bihar are politically very alert and very cautious. And I take that as a compliment, Pooja, for the people of Bihar. But as far as you were mentioning that why not BJP flags? See, basically, what the BJP has tried is to give a flavor of nationalism in this road show, and therefore you see that the BJP flags have been replaced by the tricolour. Everywhere you see, you will hardly find a BJP flag here, but all across you will find that the tricolour is flying high. So nationalism being given credence here, and the road show also is all about showing that how Operation Sindoor has been a massive and huge success, and that is, as I was mentioning, that replicas of the BrahMos missile fighter planes, everything has been put up here along the route of the road show. So clearly goes on to show that more than politics, it's all about sentiments here. And as far as the Operation Sindoor is concerned, the entire nation is together, the entire nation is one, and that is why that is the sentiment that is being visible here. And the BJP also trying to cash on this sentiment in the country, and that is why the BJP flag takes a back seat right now, and the tricolour, the Indian flag, is at the top here, flying high. Back to you.
Rohit, also tell me this, as we look at the visuals that people have gathered there for several hours, as they are saying, to catch a glimpse of barely possibly 5 to 10 seconds as Prime Minister Modi's cavalcade will pass through, and he's in a closed vehicle right now. But it's not just the BJP. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, the leader of opposition, has been consistently visiting Bihar in the past few months. So the Congress is also not leaving that opportunity to be able to get that support. Do you think this could be a tough call, or the BJP led by Prime Minister Modi, NDA led by Prime Minister Modi, will have a completely different impact when it comes to Bihar election?
Well, let me tell you, Pooja, as a journalist from Bihar, this is for the first time in the last 18, 19 years that I'm seeing that the Congress is trying to fight elections in Bihar very seriously and not as a pichlaggu of what they have been doing in the last about 30 years of politics in Bihar. The Congress has always played the role of a smaller brother, younger brother, and the RJD and Lalu has been dictating terms. But this is for the first time I'm seeing that Rahul Gandhi himself is leading the proceedings here as far as the Bihar elections are concerned. And Rahul Gandhi has also made several organizational changes in the last few months. Remember, Akhilesh Prasad Singh, the state president, was removed. A new state president was appointed here, Rajesh Ram, a Dalit face. So, removing a forward caste and a Bhumiyar leader, Akhilesh Prasad Singh, has been replaced by a Dalit leader, Rajesh Ram. Also, the state in charge has been replaced. Mohan Prakash went out and has been replaced by Krishna Alavaru, a young and a dynamic leader. So, and very close confidant of Rahul Gandhi. So, all these changes that have taken place in Bihar and also concerned clearly goes on to show that the Congress this time is in no mood to play the second fiddle, not wanting to play the role of a younger brother, a smaller brother to Lalu Prasad Yadav, who wants to fight elections on an equal footing with RJD, and that is why we have seen, you may also be knowing that till now, Tejasvi Yadav has not been officially declared as a CM face, and the Congress has remained shy of naming Tejasvi Yadav as a CM candidate, because what they want is basically that, Pooja, the Congress wants that they should get a good number of seats to fight, respectable number of seats to fight. Last year in 2020, when they fought on 70 seats that was given to it by Lalu Prasad, they won on just 19, a strike rate of just 27%. So the Congress is aware that this time the RJD or maybe Lalu is in no mood to give so many seats to the Congress, and the Congress is expecting only 40 to 50 seats that Lalu may give, and that is why to build pressure on Lalu Prasad, RJD, the Congress has not been naming Tejasvi Yadav as the CM face. So it's basically politics of pressure that is being played here in Bihar as far as Mahagathbandhan
But like you
is
mentioned,
concerned.
Rohit, that Congress may be confident, so is the RJD, so is the JDU and the BJP. But one single party has never been able to form a direct government, and they eventually will need the support of another party. So in barely few seconds where Rohit is standing, the cavalcade will pass through. Now, this is important, remember, that today is not a rally. Today is a roadshow. He'll meet his party workers. Rohtas district tomorrow, Rohit, is the rally. Tell us more about it. Why possibly Rohtas district has been chosen? What kind of rally are we expecting there? Arrangements. Look at that, little young monks. Young monks are part of the audience as well. Women, most of them dressed in red saris, again reflective and symbolic with regard to Operation Sindoor. Women have been at the forefront of each of these roadshows that Prime Minister Modi has led from Gujarat, then also part in Bihar with the speech that happened, and now in Bihar. We'll be tracking more on that. Tomorrow is a rally in Rohtas.